want me to hit you again?
Stay the fuck down!
You want me to hit you again?
Stop right now! Why are you recording? You're not even letting record. Stop!
You don't need me recording, right?
No, stop! Why are you recording? Just stop!
Who you with? Who you with? Why you need to record? Why you need? Are you a police officer? Are you with media?
It's illegal to record. Just stop!
Hey, they're telling you don't stop. That lady's sheriff deputy. If you continue, you will go to jail.
Can you stop?
You want me to take that phone away from you? Huh? Mind you, I'd put this phone up. We're trying to record.
Hear me?
Stop moving!
Terry Thompson.
Good morning to you both, guys. Yeah, Terry and Chauna Thompson were booked into the jail intake system, and they were released on bond all within just a few hours, but not before they had their fingerprints taken and their mugshots taken as well.
We were there as Chauna Thompson and her husband Terry Thompson surrendered on a non-arrest warrant. That gave the couple time to each secure a bond for their release prior to surrendering. They were then booked and mugshots were taken, then they left the jail intake. Both were indicted on murder charges Thursday for their role in the death of 24-year-old John Hernandez. His family pleased with the grand jury's decision.
That was the best notice I ever got since Monday, okay? To me, I had no words to thank the whole media. It's been helping us, following us from day one.
The Sheriff's Department is currently reviewing the work status of Chauna Thompson, trying to determine if she will be allowed to return to duty while under indictment. Meanwhile, this afternoon, Hernandez's family will hold a press conference at 1 p.m. to ask for discipline for the deputies who were at the scene May 28th when Hernandez and Thompson got into a deadly confrontation. Their attorney says there were several violations of policy that night. At a vigil last night, Hernandez's family said they want justice, not vengeance.
We do not ask for the death penalty for the Thompson family. We don't want them dead. They already took a life. That was enough. This family has a heart, and we are filled with love, and they are human too. We'd rather have them get life sentences.
So Terry and Chauna Thompson are due back in court next week on Tuesday. That is when a judge will set the conditions of their bond. They are expected to appear before that judge sometime around 8:30 or 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, 13 Eyewitness News.
Texas Sheriff's Deputy Chauna Thompson fired for involvement in deadly fight. A sheriff's deputy in Texas was fired Friday for her alleged involvement in a deadly fight outside a Houston area Denny's restaurant in May. The Harris County Sheriff's Office announced in a press release Friday that it has concluded its internal investigation of the violent altercation in a parking lot of a Denny's restaurant on May 28 that left 24-year-old John Hernandez dead. As a result, Deputy Chauna Thompson, who faces charges in the man's death, has been terminated. I have strong confidence in the leadership of the Harris County Sheriff's Office, as well as the rank-and-file deputies who put their lives on the line every day to protect our community, Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said in a statement Friday afternoon. However, we will learn from the tragic death of John Hernandez. 4 other unnamed employees, 3 sergeants and 1 deputy received disciplinary action for their involvement in the investigation, the sheriff's office said. It was great news to us. We feel like it should have happened since day one, but it's a step in the right direction and we're pleased with the outcome, Melissa Hernandez, a cousin of the victim, told ABC station KTRK in Houston. Chauna Thompson's attorney, Greg Cagle, told KTRK she was fired for inaction. They called her in, wouldn't tell her what the meeting was about, and told her she was fired, Cagle said. Chauna Thompson had been put on administrative leave without pay on June 6. A Harris County grand jury on June 8 indicted the deputy and her husband, Terry Thompson, on murder charges in the choking death of Hernandez, whom the couple encountered outside the Denny's restaurant near Sheldon, about 17 miles from downtown Houston. Chauna Thompson was off duty at the time, the sheriff's office said. According to the initial incident report, The confrontation occurred on May 28 around 11:40 p.m. after Terry Thompson pulled into the Denny's parking lot with his children where he saw Hernandez urinating outside the restaurant. Terry Thompson approached the man, which led to the physical altercation. Chauna Thompson arrived in a separate car to join her family at the restaurant and called authorities for assistance. The off-duty deputy then helped her husband restrain Hernandez, and they then realized the man had stopped breathing. Chauna Thompson immediately performed CPR on him until medics arrived and transported him to a local hospital, according to the incident report. Hernandez later died by asphyxiation, the sheriff's office said. Chauna Thompson's attorney said she and her husband had no intention of causing harm, and as soon as the then deputy saw Hernandez needed help, she rendered aid. She was there for under a minute, and at the very moment she realized he was having a medical issue, she told her husband to get off and then she performed CPR, Cagle told KTRK. According to KTRK, cell phone video of the incident taken by a witness shows Chauna Thompson yelling at Hernandez to stay on the ground, cursing at him and pushing her right knee into his side. The footage also shows her husband on top of Hernandez with his arm around the man's throat. Scott Courtney, the attorney for Terry Thompson, said the cell phone video does not show everything that occurred. They certainly don't show the beginning where Mr. Hernandez attacked my client. He was the initial aggressor, Courtney said in a June 5 statement, according to KTRK. The Harris County Sheriff said the internal investigation found no evidence of nefarious actions on the part of our on-duty personnel who responded to the incident. We did find areas in which we must improve as a department, Gonzalez added in his statement Friday. I will continue reviewing best practices to implement changes aimed at improving scene management and other aspects of our operation.
Hey Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done...
for life hating so much.
Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's
just
getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time, we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So. But getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal, and there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.